Welcome back to the Blac Kloud podcast. I'm your host, Jay Bless 101. Boy, it feels good to say that after all this time. We got the normal crew in here tonight. We got Crazy Legs. We got Blazing Bebop. We got KG. How you fellas doing today?
What up? We're back. We're back after months of me bitching about it. We're back.
Let's get to it. We're back, y'all.
Like I say every week, we talk 3 topics here on the Blac Kloud podcast.
Oh, shit. Hey.
Jesus.
This is my song.
Okay, it is.
Yes.
Got some background music this time
around. Good look.
We're about to get hype in here, guys.
Yeah.
I hope not too hype. I hope not too hype. But like I said, every week we talk 3 topics here on the Blac Kloud podcast: gaming, tech, and culture. Let's get this shit started. I mean, I have Battlefield 2024 in the dock. Like, I don't even have a question. Just the only question is, I mean, it's not even a question. You guys are getting it, and we're playing it.
If you have one shot, one opportunity.
Okay, all right. He's a little too hype on that shit. But yeah, take that shot and that opportunity and apply it to Battlefield 2024.
I already have it.
The palms are sweaty.
Jay Black has it.
Palms are heavy.
KG.
I do not have it, but I will get it.
On PS4, right?
On PS4. Yeah.
It's coming out. It is coming out on. Okay.
It is coming out on PS4.
Yeah, it's just my only concern.
Dude, if we get a squad in Battlefield and we tear that fucking bitch apart,
I mean, we will have a squad.
Oh man,
and we finna fuck it up. Like,
yeah,
it is what it is. You heard it here first on the Blac Kloud podcast. We are gonna have our own server.
We
and if you really think you want smoke, if you really think you want smoke, it is what it is.
I'm gonna stream that on Twitch. I'm gonna make that shit happen, man. I'm gonna make this shit happen.
Have a Blac Kloud Twitch channel, so definitely stream it on Twitch when that game comes out. But in contrast to Battlefield, since that's a given, we're getting the game. I'm hyped for the game. Actually, hold up, before we move on, Justin, what is your preliminary take on the game? You've played it. I mean, it's a beta, but you have played it.
I mean, it looks good, and didn't really do any crazy shit, but it was pretty good.
Well,
let me ask this though. Like, all right, so we're forming a squad. We might have 4 or 5 people on that squad right now. What is going to make us have the dope squad? Like, everybody knows everybody's skill level and how we play. What is everybody's role going to be, and what are we missing?
We don't have a healer, because I know Scotty's going to tank.
I'll be that.
Scotty's going to tank. No, you're going to tank.
Scotty's the tank.
You always
I'm
tank.
gonna airplane, and I'll definitely airplane.
If you can fly that motherfucker, definitely just give us some ground support. That's all I ask from my pilots. Give me some ground support. That's all I want.
I'll fucking pin that motherfucker, and you better be there in like 15 seconds with that jet, bro. Dropping that bombs, bro. Getting that shit, bro.
Bro, that's the dynamic of Battlefield that I love. That it's that detailed. It's that, like, anything could fucking happen. Justin can say, fuck it, I'm just gonna crash a plane on the whole fucking battlefield. Kamikaze, motherfucker.
I'm down with that. I think I'm gonna come as an engineer in this.
Repairing shit?
I think I can do that. Yeah, I think I can do that.
Oh, yeah. Then
definitely
we hop in a
shit.
tank, you the engineer, I'll be the medic. That's fine. I can roll with that.
We'll keep that bitch rolling.
Yeah, no,
until
we
come across some 5-year-olds, they fucking murder us in like 3 seconds flat.
Nah, man. I actually run sniper most of the time at Battlefield because I like sniping people.
I think Nova is our sniper, bro. I don't think you're our sniper.
But it's not. No, bro. It's not like Call of Duty where you can quick scope, man. It really isn't.
It is not a Call of Duty type game. You cannot. That old 360 quick scope shit. That shit don't fly in Battlefield.
Yeah. One of the nice things that they did have was like on like your rifle, it's like a quick change. So like if you want to like, all right, I'm gonna sit back here. I'm gonna take like pop shots at people, and I want to look through a scope. You can just put that scope on, and then if you're getting ready to go inside or something, you can just take it off.
That's nice.
It's really nice. Yeah,
that's nice.
There's a lot of quality of life things that you don't really think about, but they're there.
That's not
I
bad.
just oh yeah, this works really well. I didn't play it that much.
Dice really does go far
The-
when
the-
it comes to
okay.
attention to detail. What I'm
Well,
wanting,
my-
and I hope they still have,
my-
is destructible buildings and environment. And
My
dynamic
question,
maps.
though, my question for you, Justin, is that you tried it before. Have you flew any jets in
No.
Battlefield?
No.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, Scotty. You know, I flew a couple sorties and I fucking killed people. You know,
No.
like
He said no. But I'm your
God
pilot.
damn
Nah, I
wish I
trust
could-
Justin. I trust
Yeah, I
you.
just got into it and
The only thing is with me, if I'm switching, if I'm like getting in a plane, I'll keep my controller sitting next to my computer because I gotta use the controller when I'm in a plane. But beyond that, like everything else is keyboard and mouse, except when I fly. I don't know because it's I like the inverted controls when it comes to flying. It's weird. I know. I don't know, but I can't get that.
Hey,
I don't know
no, but that's the proper way to fly, though. Is the inverted controls?
with a controller. Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
use
with the
my
controller
PS5
inverted.
But
Yeah.
certain games, I've noticed that when you have your controller plugged in, it won't let you switch back and forth. You're either going to use your
It
controller
won't?
or you're going to use your keyboard and mouse. I don't think Battlefield is that kind of game because Call of Duty ain't even that kind of game. I can literally like pick up my controller and and then just drop it and go straight to keyboard and mouse.
This is
But
this is crossplay, right?
that's a good question. I
cross-platform?
think so
Yeah.
because that's what they were
Yeah,
fighting to.
why would we be so excited about playing this if it wasn't crossplay?
Yeah, I know.
That's-
I
that's a
just
good-
I
that's a
just
good
wanted
question.
to make sure. I just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna search it right now.
No, it definitely is. But speaking about like
Yeah,
Battlefield and
it's-
Battlefields, the contrast to Battlefield, Call of Duty Vanguard comes out, I think this week, or is it next?
No, I'm
week?
not interested.
Oh,
Not interested.
no. World War II again, yeah, man.
Yeah, not
They're
interested.
really pulling out all the stops now.
But this time,
Can't imagine
I'm
that
sorry,
brainstorm
I'm sorry.
Damn.
suck.
Jay Black,
But-
chill.
Hey,
The-
what
Blazin',
if we do?
chill.
What if
chill.
we do
Calm down. Calm
Pearl
down.
Harbor
I
this
sound
time?
excited.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
I just don't understand.
KG, do you give
why...
a fuck about another Call of Duty?
Is it the is it the main character for the story mode on Call of Duty African American?
I don't even
person?
think is there wait, is there a main story?
Matter.
Is there a
Yep,
story?
there is.
There is a main story.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
there is.
Yeah, the it's an African American person
Okay.
in World War II.
All right. I'm
That,
Conclusion,
that
thank you.
I just feel
Yay.
like that's not historically accurate,
ouch.
except for the on the front line because they were so segregated.
Yeah, we was all on the front lines,
This is like the perfect
motherfucker.
place to put a black guy.
World War II
World War II.
World War
No.
Yeah, put that nigga in the front.
Put them
on the front lines.
Wait, World War II,
We
that's
def-
the
we
German
definitely-
war, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
German war.
Nazis.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
I'm trying to get my history right.
the Tuskegee Airmen is one of them are in the
One
front.
party.
Yeah, but they're not. Keegan, okay, name me an instance where African Americans were actually in a unit in World War II.
There's several instances
There-
where
there-
African Americans have their
Okay,
own
okay,
unit.
Okay. Their own unit, that's right, but they're always behind lines because the
No,
army
we're
is
front
still
of the
racist
line.
that
They
time.
want us to die first.
No, not in World War II. No, not in World War II.
The 92nd
They-
Infantry Division was the only African American infantry division that participated in combat in Europe during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
92nd Infantry Division. Yeah, but I mean, they could have been on the ground. They were fighting.
Oh, I'm sure
They were-
they were fighting, but they're not as prevalent because army at that time is pretty racist, and they were definitely segregated.
Fair.
That's a fair
So what you're saying is
Yeah.
Activision is not sticking to historical accuracies by putting a whole, pretty much making it a black protagonist.
They're blackwashing it.
They're black-
No, that's not.
Good.
That's not, yeah, that's not.
How
I just
dare
feel like
they?
it's
I'm
not-
offended. Can I be offended? I don't know. I'm offended. Anybody
I
you can be
mean-
offended. Anybody can be offended. I'm offended. Who do I
mean,
cancel?
They start integrating African Americans during Vietnam. which was a fucked up
Right.
war anyway.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, get your black asses out there and die for no reason.
Yep. But die for the country that doesn't represent you at all at that time as
not
well.
at all. But die for it though.
Yeah, die for it though. Yeah.
You know what I will die for is something I actually had a lot of doubt in, but I got to give you, Justin and Scotty, some credit. That New World is pretty clutch. I gotta give y'all credit on that. It's pretty fucking clutch. I was doubting Amazon releasing something that's actually worth playing or decent, but they did, and I'm okay.
No, it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice. I'm level 40 now.
Fuck you.
I haven't seen you guys play it.
Scotty plays at all just weird fucking hours, man. He motherfucker just plays at random like weird hours, and like he just fucking, I don't know, would you just sit there and fucking farm the whole time?
When I can go with it, I just go with it. If I take like lunch break or something, I'll just hop on and then just kind of farm and
really
level up. Yeah.
He ain't gonna lie.
Watching my grid.
He ain't gonna lie. Motherfucker don't be paying attention to shit, but playing that goddamn New World. But it's a good game. It's a good game, and I mean it's WoW, but it looks better than WoW. I wouldn't say it plays free. Better than WoW because I do not want to conjure the wrath of the WoW players.
No, conjure it. WoW
don't want to piss those people off. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
No, it's not. What game is it? It's not like, to me, I don't play it, so I don't necessarily
but you've watched them play hours of it.
Yeah, I have. But, I mean, I'm trying to think of the other game that's more like, it's not WoW.
It is WoW.
No,
it's like Guild Wars 2.
I would not compare it to Skyrim. Skyrim is more narrative. Yeah. There's not much of a... Yeah. There's narrative in this, but it's like WoW's narrative. It's kind of like...
No, like you just run around swinging a fucking sword around.
Yeah, but Skyrim was more...
I mean, it's more like Valheim.
Yeah, I could see...
I don't know what Valheim is, so...
I can see Valheim. But Skyrim, I just don't... I don't think that's an accurate depiction of it. But, I mean, every game is kind of like Skyrim in a sense, if you want to say RPG, minus the FPS aspect of it. But to me, like, WoW has those kind of go chop trees for 8 hours to get
you got some bad. You got some bad news on the Battlefield. Scenario.
You looked it up. What's the word?
So it says here. However, this feature it's crossplay. However, this feature will work in a very specific way. PC, Xbox Series X/S, and PS5 players will be able to play together, and Xbox One and PS4 will be able to crossplay with each other. So PS4 guys can't crossplay with us.
All right, well, I'm not getting it, man.
God, you fucking.
I thought that they were. It was just gonna be.
What's the purpose of not? Okay.
Yeah, a different version for PS4 to be able to play on crossplay.
Yeah, because this year you can.
I don't
crossplay between PS5. Play with your own. Last gen console players can't play with next gen console players.
Wow.
Which is PC, PS5.
PC, don't put us in that bucket. We ain't no gen. We're just PC. We've been able to play with PS4.
They were originally saying that you guys could play together. It's just that we'd play with smaller teams.
Yeah, that was the distinction.
It was what they were wanting to do.
Well, when is this? So no, this was a pretty recent one. It's October 6th, 2021 article. So
they just don't want us to have a squad. They don't want us to have a squad.
I mean, there has to be some technical justification for that. I believe there has to be some technical justification for that. I don't know for a fact.
Yeah.
But like, PS4 is 7-year-old hardware.
We understand this, but They should be
KG's
able
like,
to play.
so
We
what,
should- they should be
nigga?
able to play. They should be able to play in a lesser maybe quality graphics.
Yeah, they said it was
that-
gonna
that
drop
can-
the quantity of people. 'Cause it was supposed to be 100 people, but with last gen it'd be like I think 50 or some shit, or maybe like 25 or some shit. But now they're just taking it off the table. Like, nah, y'all can play with Xbox, whatever, but y'all can't play with like next gen. That doesn't make any sense to me. Just make a specific server.
Oh, it says here. Okay, here it is. Players with last gen and current gen consoles won't be able to play Battlefield 2042 with each other. This is because older console supports up to 64 players in matches, while PC and newer console supports up to 128 players.
Yeah, so Xbox can only play with Xbox, PS4 can only play with PS4.
No, PS4 can play with Xbox.
PS4,
Like both
PS4
last
can play
gen
with
consoles can play together. The last gen
Yep.
Xbox and the last gen PS4. Y'all, I mean the last gen PlayStation. Y'all can play together, but y'all can't play on like with the current gen,
Yeah.
which is. But just
Well,
separate
maybe
the servers.
Justin
That
is
we should
right.
be able to have the ability to hop in a PS4 server.
Yeah, the 64.
Yeah, it's just
64 count
if the
servers.
distinguish is the amount of
Maybe
people.
we will be able to. Maybe
We'll
we
see.
will be able to.
I mean, I'll
Maybe
fucking figure
down the
something
road,
out.
yeah.
I'll play on PC. I'll figure something out. Get the
Yeah.
game, KG. We still finna fuck with you. Get the game.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you guys are going to yet, but
Yeah, we'll
Right on.
just go to the 64 player one instead of the 120. Maybe
There
we
has
can-
to be a way for us
do
to
it that way.
get into those, because if you can't like go up, we can go. We should be able to go down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
right.
So we'll
Yeah.
figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's
I'll
slide
call-
into
I'll
tech.
call-
KG, did you add this recently?
What is this?
Facebook.
I mean, Facebook is no longer exists, but I added that a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Meta?
But yeah, let's talk on that. Facebook does still exist, but it has a parent company that is known as
It's meta now.
Meta.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I mean, you guys finna invest?
I already
I mean,
invested.
Oh.
I actually
Yeah, I already
invested 25% of my. So it went down after all that talk about.
the leak
Yeah,
and the
Yeah, it went down and I invested the dip. So I'm actually in the dip right now. So
Where's
yeah,
it at?
I'm sitting.
Where's
pretty
it
good.
at currently? Where's it sit at?
So
Still
it was
still
at
invested,
383. Now it's right now it's at 330 per stock. So there's a 50.
You know, I have a bone to pick with not just Facebook,
With who?
but social media in general. Everybody's
Mhm.
bashing Facebook right now. Everybody's bashing social media, saying how it's like a scourge to our society and how like Facebook is like the devil and it's like ruining civilization altogether and all that bullshit. You guys agree?
Mm-hmm. No.
KG, do you agree?
I think there's a book and a TV show called oh damn it, I forget the name of it. Anyways, there's a lot of symbols and devils and out here that we give ourselves to. Social media is just one of them. What is the name of that show?
Well, Jay Black, I know you don't give a shit because you ain't even on social media.
He is, dude. Don't let him lie to you guys. He is on.
Blaze it.
He's
Is you
Yeah,
secretly
you
social
gotta
media
be-
in the cut? Is that what you're doing?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing, man.
well.
Let me
Social
ask you
media
this: Do you
doesn't have to
do
be.
you have an
in a-
Instagram account?
I do.
American Gods is the name.
I do have.
American Gods is the name of the show. But
Okay, I've
Justin,
read
you
that
do have
book
an
in its
Instagram?
entirety.
Yeah,
I don't see the
probably
correlation.
haven't been on it in like a month or two.
A month or two. I'm here to defend
do you have
Facebook. I'm here to defend social media.
Okay.
I think
Well,
we
let's
need to
hear it.
leave
So-
Facebook alone and all of social media because it's not social media's fault. It's people. You don't have to use the service. Nobody's putting a gun to your head saying, hop on Facebook, take your facts off Facebook. No, it's a choice.
Again, the same argument.
But it is a choice. You choose to use social media and then you bitch about it. Then don't use it. If it's that horrible, if it's that terrible, you don't like it, delete your Facebook account. Don't hop on it. Don't scroll. Don't hop on Twitch. Don't hop on Instagram. Unless you're an IG model and that's how you get your cake. Then shut up and get your paper. But don't bitch about it. Am I wrong?
This guy.
Maybe.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we should just so we should not take fault for anything. We should just blame the median that we pretty much put all our bullshit on for our bullshit.
I think that they have some culpability. I'm not saying they are 100% to blame, but they have some culpability. The issue that came out recently is the leak, and how these algorithms go is they are made to keep you on the app. They want you to stare at the screen. They want you to stare at the phone. Now, how they figure that out is they play on, unfortunately, human nature of what attracts us, what's going to keep us on. So whether you love seeing a girl jump around in a bikini dance, dancing to some music that you like, or you like looking at food videos or people creating all these different stuff.
I literally clicked on one food video that I saved to make later, and that's all I see now, and it's awesome because some very creative shit. Very creative shit. Yeah, I fucking love it.
Exactly.
The algorithm is working very well.
Exactly. So they know how to keep you on the app. Yeah. Now, yes, as a human being, you should have some discipline and realize, like, all right, I've been on this app for an hour today. I can go do something else with my life. Even an hour is extremely long for 24 hours.
An hour in real life is what, 3 days on the internet?
Yeah, exactly. So, but they know how to play on your addiction, to play on, you know, those
like casinos giving you free drinks
have.
so you can continue gambling.
Exactly, 100%. That's exactly what it is. The casinos have all these loud bells and whistles. They have a lot of colors to attract you in. They do a lot of services and things to keep you there because they make more money by keeping you there. So Facebook, Instagram, all these other, they make more money by the more that you sit on that phone and you scroll, or you sit on that app and scroll. So they have some culpability in this.
You know what it reminds me of? This is probably a horrible analogy, but you remember back in the days when we was kids, and it'd be that one kid who just always act up in school, and then when the parents came, because the teacher was like, you need to come when you talk to you about your kid, instead of listening to the teacher like, my kid needs to act right, you blame the teacher because your kid can do no wrong. Remember those students back in the days? I feel those students are now adults, and instead of taking responsibility for their own actions, it's Facebook's fault.
I think that's a bullshit. That's a bullshit thing. I think that's
because it's millennials. It's us.
I don't think it's that.
We the ones that's hooked and bitching about this shit. Them Gen Zs ain't even on Facebook. They on TikTok and Pornhub or whatever the kids use nowadays. It's us.
Well, the boomers are actually taking over Facebook. To be honest with you,
boomers are on there too. The ones who can understand how social media works. Because I remember clearly, Mark Zuckerberg was at a Congress hearing, and they kept talking about Twitter, and he was like, "I'm not Jack Dorsey." Then most old folks didn't even know what the hell they were talking about. They were just bitching, just a bitch. Like, just saying, it's not always Facebook's fault. Some people need to take responsibility for their own actions. But that is a human.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. People do need to take responsibility for their actions, but I'm saying that Facebook has some role in it too. They
play off human emotions. They play off human habits, and they're really good at what they do. That's why they're so successful. I don't see anything wrong with that.
You're
Tobacco company put nicotine, and chemicals in cigarettes. We still buy that. Alcohols can be addictive. We still sell that. Gambling is literally a problem, but that's still legal. What's the issue? Let him live.
No.
Let him live. Let Mark Zuckerberg live. Let that bitch breathe. In the words of King Ho, newly appointed Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Mr. Sean Carter. I just had to throw that. I just had to throw that in there. You know, we got another one. We got another one.
What do you mean by that?
He's in the Hall of Fame now. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Sean Carter, Jay-Z.
I mean, do you know any other rappers that are in there?
Puff Daddy?
You know,
Puff Daddy isn't in there.
Puff Daddy?
Run DMC is.
Run DMC.
I thought he was on the Rock and Roll of Fame or something recently.
Scotty.
I felt that made
Scotty,
sense because
really
they
thought
kind of
I
like
saw him.
had a little crossover. But you know, we can say that for what was culture
Scotty,
that now is
know?
trending topics. That's okay. Okay.
Hold on, Scotty. Do you know a rapper that's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Why you got to do this to him?
Wondering if you know.
Why you got to do this to him?
No, I don't.
You don't know any of them?
KG, you a
Okay.
bitch.
Like,
KG, you a bitch.
I'm just wondering. Okay, you know, like not anyone that's in the top 5, the best rapper alive.
Eminem.
Oh, is he? Is he in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I think so. If he's not, then
You
it's
think
wrong, and I don't respect it.
You see how he did that?
All right.
You see how he did that? I like that. That's some
Mhm.
that's some politics shit right there. You a slick
Yeah.
motherfucker, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
KG, what's this about
Yeah,
Steam
they
Deck
wrong.
pushback?
About what?
A Steam Deck pushback.
I didn't.
that all about?
This topic is probably very old. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize because we have not recorded in so long. The doc has not been updated, and it's my fault. And I do not take responsibility for it. It's everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really don't have much as far as tech besides Facebook's bullshit.
I mean, do we have anything on culture?
Oh,
We're not
we
gonna talk
stacked
about
up on
Meta.
culture.
You didn't talk about Meta at all. Like, are you gonna play it? Like,
Oh
this
yeah,
virtual-
shit!
this
I
virtual
fucking
world?
skipped. I went on a
Meta.
goddamn rant. Y'all gotta stop me when I do that shit. I am not gonna play it because I could give a shit. The concept seems interesting to me, but the company that's
What is
behind
it?
it is like, "Eeh."
What is it?
Meta is like a virtual world that you can surround yourself in with an Oculus headset that they're taking away the Facebook login. You do not need a Facebook login. You might need a Meta login, but you don't need a Facebook login, which was people's main issue with the Oculus Rift. But think of a VR world that you can just like talk to your friends and set up whatever. Mark Zuckerberg himself, with his barbecue sauce sitting in the back shelf. That's a terrible plant, by the way. He did that shit on purpose. I mean, because Sweet Baby Ray's is amazing, but the whole work from home concept can be more like, I guess, you know, immersive, because you can like set up your own desk or whatever and still get work done in this VR world where you can talk to your friends and do a bunch of other shit. It's a VR world that he's like creating. The concept is not
I think
new. It's old as
I
shit.
think a simple. The way that they're like moving to is they want to be able to create a universe where you have this avatar and you can take the avatar to one part of the universe, you know, the web's another part of the web where you and your friends are playing a virtual game, like let's say you're bowling or something like that. You can also take that same avatar and go sit, like JR said, at your desk or something like that. You whatever. Or you could take the avatar and go back to your home base and do some other things like change your avatar's clothes and things like that. So they're creating this whole like universe, like think GTA, think like sword world art online, like this like universe of that you can fully immerse yourself into.
Think GTA Online ran by Facebook.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
You know? That sounds
It
terrible.
does sound terrible, doesn't it?
It sounds fucking
Yeah, when you put
horrific.
it like that.
And the way he's like selling it, that motherfucker seems very robotic. Like I don't
Does sound
know. It doesn't
He
sound
just feels
interesting,
like he
but
doesn't have a soul. Like, you know what I mean?
is it
like
when you're that rich? You just no, because Jay-Z's rich, but Jay-Z's not that rich though. So maybe when you get that kind of money, your soul just you have to lose your
He's
soul.
not that rich.
I mean, compared to like Mark
Jay-Z is
Zuckerberg and
not
like
that rich.
Jay-Z's a billionaire, but these motherfuckers own $1 trillion company.
Didn't he get sued? Didn't Jay-Z get sued by like a perfume company or something like that for backing out on?
Hey, Crazy
stuff?
Leg, watch your goddamn mouth when you speak about Hove. Watch your goddamn mouth.
Didn't he get sued pretty recently because he backed out of a deal last minute? Or he backed out of a deal that he signed.
Easy money.
And
easy money. That's
did,
chump change. That's chump change to Hove. Chump change.
Yeah, the breach is probably worth it.
Probably worth it.
And
he makes sound business decision. He took a champagne that tasted like piss water and sold it and literally made it $1 million company overnight.
I mean, look at Kanye. He sells shitty shoes and he's getting $1 billion. He's a billionaire now. So
those shoes are comfortable. First off,
okay, them slippers look like prison slippers. Y'all gotta be honest with yourself. Them slippers look like prison slippers. They look like the kind of slippers you see in a home where people are there because they're special. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't want to say it because it's not PC, but you know what I mean.
He probably got it when he was
It looks like it's for special people.
He got
special
that inspiration when he was institutionalized.
You know, I'm thinking that's where he got it from. Right when he got out, he's like, I'm gonna steal that shit. I'm gonna make $1 million off that fucking shit. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's what a genius, right?
People say they're comfortable with that. People say they're comfortable with that.
Hey man, people will lie to themselves to justify the purchase. Everybody does it. I do it all the time.
Yeah,
Flame in the Flood is an amazing game, Justin. I love it.
You know,
I'm glad I bought it.
That John Wick. After you,
I played 100 hours of it.
Yeah,
and that John Wick skin was phenomenal. I won 100 games after I bought that shit.
You were
fuck you guys.
Probably didn't win a single game after it.
No, we didn't win a goddamn game after I got that skin. I felt targeted after I got that skin. That motherfucker's like, oh shit, he must be good. No, I just spent money, bastards.
I think if you say that you're not going to get into the meta universe, you're a liar. I think everybody eventually will.
You think we're all gonna die? You got to get an Oculus Rift first, right?
Yeah. All our listeners don't know because we don't update everybody all the time, but we just did a VR all together in the same room.
It was
except Crazy Leg.
What was the name of the facility? I want to shout them out.
It's Sandbox VR.
Sandbox VR in Chicago. It's also in Arizona. I think they said New York. It's a couple places, but it's a good. They use an Oculus Rift for that setup with the laptop on your back, but it's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna post that link to our Twitter. We have social media. I just don't use it often. I need to post something on our Twitter before we lose that handle because I don't post shit. I'm gonna have to give you the login, KG. You good at keeping up with stuff. You pretty much run Discord, so you know.
I'm
giving you your props.
I'm just gonna like all the nasty stuff on Twitter.
Okay, please don't.
But anyway,
don't get us canceled out here.
You know what I'm saying? If you're listening, direct message our Twitter. I want to see all the nasty stuff.
Oh, good.
But anyway, back
Jesus fucking Christ.
Back to
you don't got listeners overseas, right?
Oh my lord.
Yeah. Send it to me on Twitter.
None of that dick pic, though. None of dick pics.
Damn it. It's gonna be nothing but dick pics.
If you do that,
it's gonna be nothing but dick pics. Thanks for asking. God damn it.
If you send
hey, go ahead and send it. We'll rate your penises.
In there. Yes. Jay Bless.
If you do that, I'm either gonna start an OnlyFans with your dick pics, so I get paid, or I'm just gonna post it online for free. So it's up to you. Either you're gonna get paid, or
actually
kind of
funny. Actually, that's pretty funny.
Well, Keegan, it doesn't belong in smut and stuff. I do not want to see that.
Don't put that on the Discord.
I'm not
Do not put that on the
channel.
goddamn Discord. We don't want to see that fucking shit. Thank you, Justin, for pointing that fact out. This motherfucker just might do that shit.
Smut and stuff is a pretty private place for us, Keegan. Okay, that's
For you,
for us.
Scotty. For you. Don't say us. Don't say
Mostly for
us.
me.
Mister,
I'm
that's
not
my
even gonna lie.
shit. Over here hyping this nigga
Do
up.
not ruin that for me.
Oh
That is my
shit!
jam.
But yeah, KG, you're probably right. The whole world's gonna be immersed.
immersed.
The whole world's gonna be immersed in meta, kind of like Ready Player One. You know, I think that's what they want. I don't see that being a reality, because that's a lot of, I don't know, it's a lot of VR headsets. And
You know what's interesting is that every movie, every TV show that we see where there is like this immersive like universe and like world, the world on the outside
is
sucks.
in ruins. Is it not? It's always like
terrible.
in
Yeah.
fucking ruins, desolate, and they live in a VR world,
Yeah.
and they need to take off the headset, and it's like,
Yeah.
I think there's a Bruce Willis movie that I remember that was like that, where you can like, you know what I'm talking
Blade Runner.
Fifth Element. I think. It's
about? No, not Fifth Element.
wasn't it?
It's
Blade Runner.
Blade. No, it's not Blade Runner. Hold up, because this is gonna piss me off.
You know, like the funniest thing about that, it's like, is like the world just that fucked up that they need to be in a simulator, or did the world get fucked up because everybody's in the simulator and nobody's like taking care of the shit?
That's.
Well, we're on our path to finding out.
I mean, he said we are on the path to find out.
We're on there.
Surrogates. Surrogates is the
Next
movie.
thing you know, we
2009.
can vote through the simulator too on real
You know
life.
the funny thing is, the amount of money and time they're putting into this shit, because the world is such rough and horrible. They could fix the world, right? Because that's a segue into our.
Not really.
It's like
The
it's
world's
never
already
a
fucked up
question
as it
of
is, dude.
if they could. It's just if
I don't want to fix the world. I want to escape from the world. So, if I can fly, if I can feel like I'm flying up there at
Just
the
fucking do
metaverse, I
shrooms.
want to fucking do that.
Or mescaline.
Yeah,
You'll fly as far as you want.
yeah.
You're just gonna put some fans underneath you? I don't understand. It's still
You're still sitting down, my
something over
nigga,
your eyes
until it's get to a point where it's
and
neural.
headphones.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm
you're
trying
not-
to say. Because neural link is
Like
You're
when
not
you
gonna
get to a point where it's a
with-
neural link, then you can experience anything.
Yeah, but Tesla's working on the neural link.
Okay.
I mean Elon.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Dude,
Jesus Christ. But speaking about fixing the world, Elon Musk said some real shit. The other, I think, a couple days ago.
Some old cool shit. Okay.
And
yeah, what did he say? What did he say?
I'm. You know what? I'm not going to paraphrase. I'm gonna quote him exactly.
Yeah, because it's a sensitive issue, I suppose.
It's not sensitive. I agree with it. Could Elon Musk really solve world hunger? I'm not seeing a quote.
No.
I'm not seeing a quote.
No.
The answer is no.
Okay. If
Come
WFP
prepared.
can
I
describe
will do it.
on this Twitter thread exactly how 6 billion will solve world hunger, I will sell Tesla stocks right now and do it. His quote. Exactly.
All right. Hold
Because
on.
they're saying,
You got to start back.
okay, well then back up for me.
You
Because
got
the world food.
You got back up. You got back up. First off, it was CNN that put a message. They had this sensational headline that 2% of Elon Musk's wealth could help save world hunger. World hunger, says director of UN Food Scarcity Organization. And then Elon Musk tweeted saying, if you could prove to me
2%
how
of his
6
wealth
billion
is 6 billion? God
yeah.
damn.
He tweeted
sorry,
and
I'm
said,
just
if you
reeling
could
off
prove
that.
to me if you could prove to me how 6 billion will help 42 million people that are literally going to die that can't be reached from world hunger, he would sell his Tesla stock right now.
Did they prove it? Can they prove it? Because that's the going statement
No.
is all these trillionaires or whatever, all their money can go to solve all these world like global issues, but nobody ever talks about how. Like money, like money is the actual problem. You know what I'm saying? So is money the problem for like a lot of
No,
global
it's getting
issues?
it's actually getting access to those countries that are a problem
It's
because
the logistics.
when you start kind of going into those countries, corrupt politicians takes over, and they would limit humanitarian aid on those, because they don't care about their
What are you
fucking
talking
people.
about? Politicians aren't corrupt.
But yeah, okay.
That $6 billion
don't
is going to
want-
go to
they
help
don't
people.
want
It's not
to,
going to go in anybody's pockets.
No, I'm just saying, like, shoot. I mean, you could name any country pretty much. They sometimes there's
Name me a
pride
country
issue
with a
too.
corrupt politician.
Huh? Philippines.
I call bullshit.
Okay.
No, that nigga corrupt as
So,
fuck.
so here's the thing. Like, to me, this is what I took away from this story. That this was complete, utterly, like, blown out, and this was all created and fabricated by CNN.
Of course, they're good at that.
Because, yeah, they absolutely are. Because the UN, the director that they supposedly quoted, didn't actually say that. He didn't actually say, 2% of a billionaire's net worth would be able to solve world hunger. That's not actually what he said. In fact, the UN has taken $8 billion and wasn't able to solve it then. So that's why everybody's like, this is complete utter bullshit. 6 billion isn't going to be able to do it because you had 8 billion and you still didn't do it. So the UN is like, they're stepping up and saying like, 6 billion would help. It wouldn't solve the complete issue, but it would help us be able to reach.
Well, how do we solve it? Us right
people.
now, Blac Kloud. How do we solve world hunger?
Population.
It's a complex.
Jay Black, what'd you say?
It's a complex.
You want the easy answer?
I'm afraid to even ask. But yes, what's the easy
Depopulate.
answer?
Population control.
There you go.
I thought that's what
There you
COVID
go.
was supposed
One
to do.
kid per
It failed.
one kid per household. If we can agree on that,
Like
one, then
worldwide, like globally.
That's what you meant by population. I
you want the
I was going a different route with population control,
Okay.
but yeah, sure. Let's this actually brings me to a
Population
book
control
by
and-
Dan Brown.
And calorie control.
calorie
Inferno. I don't know if
consumption.
you guys ever read any of Dan Brown book, but one of my favorite books by him is Inferno. It's not Da Vinci Code, but in Inferno, What's his name?
I've read Inferno.
You've read Inferno? It was a geneticist created a virus that will pretty much render 3/4 of the population sterile. But this virus can be transferred down. So it acts at random, but eventually we will dwindle down to where we are manageable. I was like, that's humane. Instead of doing what Jay Black was probably gonna recommend, but didn't quite get around to saying it. But is there a way? Is there a way? Like it doesn't seem to be possible. It just seems to be something that the UN and the world food or whatever. It just seems to be something that they talk about. But it's like, is it even possible?
So,
there's conflict issues when it comes to, like I said,
logistics
alone is
but
an issue.
You absolutely can. And first off, I want to start off by saying Thanos did nothing wrong. And then I want to move on to
fucking
more
Christ,
serious
this motherfucker had to defend this nigga.
First off,
Yeah, Thanos
first off,
was a realist.
It's calorie control. Like we don't. There's like we like to eat for we like taste. We like to, but that's one thing that you got to control. People don't have any self control or discipline themselves. So we need to limit the calorie intake that people have. And then also we need to limit the amount of reproduction that can happen. Like it's wild somebody is out here having 8 kids, but is not able to afford to feed 6 or 8, 12 people in their family. So that's how you do it. And that also means billionaires can't have $6 billion just sitting around, not doing anything.
Well, why not? If they work for it.
Because statistically, they said there's no difference from once you make like $100,000 a year versus you make $2-3 million a year. There's no difference in the quality of life that you have. And they're like the 10%.
There is a difference in the quality of yacht you can purchase.
Yeah, but there is, but there's no difference in the level that like quality of life. Like, yeah, you may be able to like have more time or have, these bigger items, but like at some point you can't get any bigger. You can't have more time. So like somebody that is a billionaire, they have no different standard of life from somebody that's
mic off
$100 million a year or $5 million a year. There's no difference in the quality of life they have.
Mic on.
That is a true statement. I think I read that somewhere. When you hit a certain, like, not net worth, but like sustainable income, it doesn't really change as far as like your quality of life. So greed is the problem.
So I mean, people like these billionaires, like Elon Musk, like you just say like, hey, you won the game. You could do whatever you want on Earth. Congratulations. But there's no need for you to continue to make more money. Like you're not going to have any better.
You're going against the capitalistic society in which he prospered. Same thing with Bezos.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
It's the society that he he prospered because of the capitalist society we live in. So you can't tell him you can't make you got enough. Like enough is never enough.
No,
technically
I
enough.
disagree.
There is a certain amount of money where it's like, all right, do you really need any more money? But then what do? Just give it away?
Yes, you do. But that, I'm not. I'm kind of in between the boat, and I can agree. with Keegan's point of view, and I can also agree with JR's point of view, where it's their money, right? But we can control that through taxation, or
well, they control that through
how
like policies.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that's where that vision becomes skewed and unfair.
I read
because they have lobbyists, we don't.
Elon
but you say go out and vote, right,
only
KG?
Paying 3.84 or 3.38% federal taxes, while we pay probably more than that. Middle class is paying the brunt percentage-wise. So
we don't have those kind of accountants that can work those kind of loopholes. Because those kind of accountants cost a lot of money.
That's why I'm always for a flat rate tax.
But like KG said, just get out there and vote, and things will change.
Well, they do.
I mean, yeah, there's evidence of that this week, right? There was people that should have went out and voted, and they didn't, and now we're in a weird position. So, I mean, yeah, I think that's what you do. Yeah, we're about to. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you could kind of like feel the political terrain shift a little bit, especially with the governor election in Virginia that turned south there. Right. But I mean, the Democrats did held on to New Jersey, but Virginia was big.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Justin, do you feel the political change?
Yeah.
Well,
it's like a wave.
He doesn't feel it because he doesn't. I mean, respectfully, he doesn't pay attention to politics. And I could exactly. There you go. My point. Exactly.
I can't. KG, lead us into the next topic.
All right. So I don't know when it came out, a couple weeks ago or whatever. So Jada Pinkett Smith was on her Red Table Talk, which I feel like we've talked about on this podcast before. Mm-hmm. This time she was talking to Gwyneth Paltrow, the lady that owns Goop, who loves selling her vagina scented candles. Her company is called Goop. Goop.
They have vagina scented candles.
Yeah, it's her vagina scented candles is what they're called.
It's her vagina scented?
Yeah.
What her vagina would smell like?
Then if I wanted to smell Gwyneth Paltrow's
vagina,
that's
what she's
I can
saying.
buy a candle that smells like it?
Yeah, exactly. Also, she also... I don't know if it smells like burnt cookie, but she also has a show on Netflix.
It's crack for sexual predators.
I forget the name of the show on Netflix, but it's like a sex therapy where she has couples go on the show and they
all of a sudden a sex expert.
Yeah, exactly. So Gwyneth Paltrow is a very open, free flowing individual. So she was on the Red Table Talk.
You gotta show her some
Jada
respect.
Pinkett.
She lost Tony Stark. She's still good.
She did. Oh, yeah, my bad. And she's Pepper on an Iron Man.
That jerk chick is amazing.
She's also, what is it? It's Bumblebee, not Bumblebee. What is her Iron Man? She got to wear the suit, and
I don't know what her suit's called.
I don't.
But continue.
Bumblebee is fucking Transformer, my guy.
I'm pretty sure hers is, or she's a Beetle. She's Blue Beetle, I think is the name. Anyways,
really?
Yeah, I don't care about that storyline in Iron Man. I don't really care about Iron Man. But anyway, so that's who she is. So her and Jada Pinkett Smith were talking, and on the Red Table Talk, Jada Pinkett actually said that it's difficult to maintain a sexual relationship with Will Smith. That they've been together since they were 22, and it's hard for her to have a sexual relationship with him. So once again, Jada Pinkett
on somebody's dick.
Christ.
You know what? She's on somebody's dick.
Once again, she's kicking in Will Smith's back. So I wanted to see how you guys feel about this. Because if you recall, she did have the entanglement.
Entanglement. It's not an affair. It's an entanglement. Bitch, you was riding his dick. That's an affair, you fucking dumbass.
Chill.
Sorry.
Chill. We don't say those kind of words here on the Blac Kloud podcast.
I wish I would be in that show when she said that, and I'd just be like, you are an idiot. It's not an affair. It's an entanglement.
That's all it is.
What the fuck? All right. Bitch, this ain't a vine, growing up a fucking tree that it gets entangled. It's you riding on a cock. That's called an affair. I'm sorry.
Well, we have Crazy Leg's opinion.
Yeah.
And also Jada is always talking about how much she loves Tupac. Like that was her soulmate, and she was in love with Tupac and everything like that. She's always pulling out poems and letters that he wrote to her.
Yes, that's kind of creepy, man. That's
okay.
I don't know, especially when you have a husband and you're calling it out like that, like it that's okay. It's not. Yeah. You're degrading. You're like humiliating, pretty much.
So my thing is all right. Here's my theory. I'm about to get into a theory with you guys.
All right,
and I know you guys love those theories on this.
Let's go.
So they came out and said that their relationship is different from most. Basically, that they're in an open marriage, And during that open marriage, I think that Will has been able to go out and do what he needs to do, and I think Jada has been able to do the same. But I think that her constantly bringing up Tupac, her constantly talking about Will's problems in sexual relationships, she having this entanglement that's out of control, is that she's jealous that Will is able to be successful at a high level, still come off as like this good married man, and his side situations, they're all quiet. We don't know about Will's
if he
issues.
even has
we
it.
all know about Jada. If he even has it, I think Jada is so jealous that Will is good at it that she loves kicking his back in all the fucking time like this.
I think. Look, the entanglement that she was talking about wouldn't have came out if she didn't fucking open her mouth in the first place. She did that on the red table.
She didn't open her mouth.
I thought it was the dude that opened his mouth. He mentioned something.
Oh, that dude. Yeah. Well, they could have. Maybe Will's been feeding
What's his name?
His side chick some money.
What's his protagonist name? Like, what's his stage name?
I don't know. I used to listen to his music.
It's called the Island Boys. That's what it was.
Get the fuck out of here.
Island Boys.
That shit does slap. I'm not even gonna lie. I was listening to that today. That shit does slap. They need to they need to mix it better, but that shit slaps. But
August Alsina was her entanglement.
God damn. And his name's August. Not Will feel some type of way once every year. He has to literally go on an island every August just so he ain't around. And go fuck with them island boys.
I'm sure that Will is going to France or Italy or the Morocco, and he's got 2 or 3 beautiful
You really think Will out there wilding?
Yeah, so. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? If you're in an open relationship and you're Will fucking Smith, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
So you saying that, okay, so Will's out here wilding, he's just more discreet about it, and he's cool about it, and he still has this personification of a successful actor, and your theory is that Jada is jealous of that because she didn't get as far in her career as he did, and still remains to be in his career.
I think Will is too good and a high achieving at everything he sets out to do, that he is a good husband to her, a good father, a good actor, a good family man. In America's eyes, Will Smith can't do anything wrong. And then he also is good at having all these entanglements and juggling all these women. And
entanglements. I like how you said that, man. Entanglements.
Throw it out there.
And none of us are hearing them. I think she's jealous that Will is so good at it. That I mean, Will's kicking some back ends too. I mean, why wouldn't he? He's Will Smith. I think he's
he's Will Smith, and then if his wife is being entangled with somebody
that means Will Smith is actually kind of good, because if I mean, come on now, we live in an era of like social media. Motherfuckers literally take a shit and they post about it. So who the fuck what female out here is fucking Will Smith and not literally uttering a goddamn word?
They have a non-disclosure form every time
Will's probably hooking up with people of a certain stature, his stature, because let's be honest, August Montana, whatever his name is, wasn't really on Jada and Will's stature. So of course he's gonna brag and boast about it. I fuck Jada. Like, of course he's gonna say something about it because that's like the height of his existence. Apparently, I don't know.
And Will Smith is,
but Will Smith must be, knocking down these chicks of a stature that he is. So they're not gonna be out here playing kid games. Like, okay, I fucked Will Smith. So what? You know what I'm saying? They're just probably hooking up with like Saudi princes and shit. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
That's just like it's just a theory. It's just a theory.
Yeah, it's a theory.
But
that's my theory.
I don't know. She got that nigga out here looking crazy.
That's a good theory.
She got that nigga out here looking crazy. Regardless if you want to open whatever, There's some shit you just need to keep to yourself. Like, god damn.
Nah,
I know you're looking for content, Jada, but
hard to-
Jesus.
I think
It's hard to maintain a sexual
I think to
relationship.
be able to get a headline out of her, she has to mention Will Smith. I mean, I think
that's fucked up. That's fucked.
I think
Let's
so.
not.
Yeah.
Jada is a
I
whole
think
queen
so.
out here. Let's not forget that Jada is a whole queen out
Yeah.
here.
Well,
All right.
if she's a whole queen, then she should probably just
Conduct
not
herself as such.
mention Will.
Name
You know,
what? Name something that she's done that's like noteworthy.
None.
in the
Niobe.
past-
She played Niobe in the
20
Matrix
years.
Reloaded and the Matrix Revolution.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. She did,
and-
but
No.
but how did she get that
and
role?
There's one. Hey, there's
Well, Will
one,
Smith turned down
vegan.
the role
There's
of
one.
Neo. And
There's
okay,
one.
let me shut up.
She's getting
Never
love
mind.
letters-
Never
she's
mind. I
getting love
see where you
letters
go
from
with that.
Tupac.
You said what?
Hold up, what
She's getting
are you
love
saying?
letters from Tupac.
She's still, from the dead. She's getting love letters. That's
Yeah,
the,
she getting
the
love
most
letters from
notable
Tupac.
thing she's done. Is
Yeah.
She
think
was
that-
in Girls
everything-
Trip. She was in Set It Off. She was in Menace to Society. She was in Collateral, which is a really good movie, by the way. Collateral
Okay.
is a good movie.
Hold on,
She's in
hold
the
on.
new Matrix movie. She stars in Gotham.
Okay.
I'm literally just
She did
reading
a
off
good job in
IMDb
Gotham.
right now. I didn't know any of this shit.
Gotham shit.
Yeah,
Gotham.
she did good. No, Gotham is a great show. First off,
I never seen it.
First season was a good. Second season.
they all have been good. It had its up and downs. It finished amazing though. It was a good show.
She was in Karate Kid?
She was good in Gotham. Yeah.
Karate Kid.
Yeah, I mean,
with Will?
With Jada.
with Jada.
Yeah.
Jaden.
With Jaden?
I didn't know she was even in that movie. Maybe she directed it or co-directed it because Will Smith was really behind it, to be honest. But I see what you're getting at.
Right.
I see what you're getting at.
Well,
goddamn.
at least she's no Queen Latifah that ruined Equalizer for me. So fuck that bitch.
Wow. Scotty, you gotta chill with that B
That-
word. That is
that's a
highly
queen.
offensive.
Right.
And
Yeah,
who the fuck
whatever.
says Queen Latifah is in Equalizer? That's a thing?
Yeah, she has a show that's really bad.
Yeah, it's a knockoff of the Denzel Washington thing.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
Denzel.
I'm not
Remember,
watching that.
Denzel was really good at fucking.
Yeah,
The Equalizer-
I actually like
Equalizer
Equalizer 1 and 2. They're good.
Man,
movies.
Denzel was so
They
bad.
made a
Have you
series
guys
starring Queen
watched it?
Latifah?
Yep. Hey, watch it. I dare
I'm
you
not
to watch
watching
it.
that. Why would I watch that?
No,
Like,
no.
I'm
She's
sorry,
like,
why would
I
you
am better
even
than the
suggest that? I thought we were friends. What the
no,
fuck is wrong
it
with
was.
you?
It's fucking horrible.
KG,
man. It was just like
I get your point.
Turn-
I get your point. I get your point.
Turn Fred up.
Turn Fred up. Fred, ladies and gentlemen, is a DJ bot that we added to our Discord channel. We haven't opened
Yeah.
up our Discord channel for our listeners as of yet. If you do want access to our Discord, please let us know on social media. Blac Kloud Podcast. That's BLACKLOUD Podcast.
yeah. Yeah, if you guys want access, you guys better
We're on
put
for
that
that.
shit on mute, or else I'll kick you off.
KG, lead us into the next topic because I think I see the
right.
name. I see the name, and I think we might have to close out on that one because that's
Yeah,
Ooh, we all watched it. We all watched it.
we did.
I kind of fell asleep a
did.
little bit,
So-
but we watched it.
What is
All
it?
right, so
We just came from a fucking.
let's
We
talk
played
about-
18 holes of golf. I was kind of tired.
Yeah. Let's talk about Dave Chappelle's last stand-up special. What was it called?
The last
Closing?
The
one,
closer,
or not
yeah, the one that they
The
literally.
Closer in Netflix, or the one that he would. There was another new one.
There's
you
a
read-
documentary
about-
that he made, but we'll get into that. But the closer is the
We'll
last.
get into that. Yeah.
The closer is the last
The
stand-up
last
special.
Netflix one.
Netflix,
right?
yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, he says he's
Yeah.
done for a while. He's done for a while.
Well, he definitely got paid, so
shit, he got the check.
doesn't
He
need
got the
anything.
bag all right. Yes, he did.
Right.
But
right.
you know what, Justin? What did you think of the closer? Because
I was kind of
I
drifting
don't-
in and out of it. It was funny. But I don't think he said anything out of line.
Well, you gotta understand too that it's from a comics, like a comedy standpoint too.
Doesn't matter anymore. That doesn't matter anymore. Not at all.
Yeah.
That means nothing
Well,
anymore.
it does.
It does, but it doesn't. To
It does. To some people,
as Dave Chappelle say, I would
agree.
say their name, but I don't want to conjure their wrath.
All right. No, you don't. All right. So everybody at this point has heard about it. Everybody knows what's going on. So the controversy and the blowback, transgender people of Netflix and outside of the organization have tried to come after him and then start up some controversy. There's been some words talked around about
They had a walkout. They had a walkout.
They had a walkout and they did some protesting and all of that. And then there was some issues of inviting him to sit down, have a community talk with him, and then him not coming, and then him saying, "You don't summon me. I will sit down with you, but you're coming to me, and you have to watch my show before you come sit down, and you have to admit that this one lady isn't actually funny. That's the only way you could sit down with him."
Know who that was? I didn't even care to look it up because I could care less. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
clearly you ain't funny.
It's hilarious, but yeah, it's hilarious. But so that's where we are in all of this, and so in my opinion, I don't think he said or did anything in all three of these specials to create controversy, or if he said anything that
too out of line,
is derogatory or negative to transgender community. However, I'm not a member of the transgender community, so I can't tell them to not feel hurt by what he said. So it's a free country. You have a right to feel upset about what anyone says, and you have a right to say, that somebody, hurt you in your response. However, you can't dictate and control how the rest of us are going to respond to it as well. And I think that's where a lot of this mix-up is that people feel like this community is telling all of us how we need to respond, and they feel frustrated that no one is actually listening to them. And so I think this sit down is exactly what everybody needs at this point.
But a sit down shouldn't have any preconditions. I think it should be just an open discussion, right?
Yeah, I mean, but I think.
Do you
Dave
really want to
Chappelle,
have that discussion with Dave Chappelle? Because I don't think he came at this with any malice or ill intent. He was very clear in what he said. Like, he said what he said, and it was funny. But he had a point to it, because he even said, "I am going to discuss this, and I won't speak of this any further." And it was funny shit. But there was a point to what he said. What I seen from that stand-up, and a bit of it, sounded like somebody who was just hurt. I mean, he did lose a friend. And he said he doesn't know if it hurt or helped. I mean, he don't know if it hurt, but it couldn't have helped that her own community dragged her through the mud for defending him. So to me, it sounded like somebody who was hurt because he lost a friend. At some point, like the last part of the special, but beyond that, it's just I didn't see anything. I mean, like you said, I'm not part of that community, so I can't tell people what not to be offended, like what to be offended about, because people get offended about everything and anything. It's 2021, but I don't feel he had any malice or ill intent. That's just my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want to jump in on that, and I know, Scotty, you're going to give us your opinion, but I think that also, like, you got to understand, as we're all sharing this planet, we're all dealing with each other, there's a difference between intent and impact. Like, I may not, intend to hurt you or be insensitive to your life and the issues that you're going through, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the impact that you experience isn't hurtful. So there is a difference between the intent and impact.
I agree.
So just
But
because
that's
he
personal.
didn't attend, but that's what I'm
that's
saying.
personal in a like a society level though. So it's personal, for,
Right.
Like
No, it's individually
a
personal. Because you
It's
can say
individually
something that
personal, but
doesn't
it's
But
impact.
it's not.
If it impacts me but doesn't
But it's
impact
not.
everybody else, then it's a personal thing. It's how it's regardless of how you look at it, it's how you choose to feel.
But I don't like the word choose right there, right?
Yeah.
Because there are some people that are hurt, and it's not because they choose to be hurt. It's because those things
because they
were
are
hurtful to them.
hurt. Yeah.
Those things were
But if
hurtful
the
to them.
intent wasn't
I
there
think-
and you
I
say the
think
impact is what hurt them, that's not a choice.
It's like
that's
no,
not a
if-
choice. No.
but
Okay,
if
if somebody
the
told you
intent-
right now, KG, all lives matter. Would you feel hurt?
Yeah. Yes, I'm hurt by that.
I wouldn't. I could give a shit.
See,
Yeah,
you would.
But-
That's fine. But in general, people would get hurt
Because I
with
choose
that,
not to give a shit.
right?
I could choose to be
Okay.
offended,
Yeah,
or I could choose
okay,
not to give a shit.
Okay, but also, Jr. There's a subjective and there's an objective view, right? So subjective, it's just from your viewpoint, right? Objective is a viewpoint from a large group of people, like majority of people.
Excuse me.
So you as one person are an outlier that may be like all lives matter, I don't care. But there's a group of people like me that say all lives matter, that's problematic and that's hurtful. The
Hey,
same with the
Blazing
situation
Bebop.
with Dave and
Bebop.
What?
All lives matter.
Always. Oh, sexism. That's what.
Well, all that like it's hurtful for other people just because it doesn't hurt you personally.
All I'm saying is at some point I don't know. It's just my personal opinion, but at some point you do make a choice.
I'm gonna push back again. I know that that's the word you want to use, and that's fine. I think that word is misplaced, and I don't think that that's the correct word that should be used in there.
So people can make me feel a certain way about myself without me wanting to feel that way about myself.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not. Yeah, you could have this thick skin. You can have this. I'm not gonna let anybody control my mood or how I do things. But it goes beyond that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
like sticks and stones.
If
his other stand-up
not
special.
that, because if you have that mentality the whole time, though, stick to the stones, people can take advantage of that, right?
Right.
People can take advantage of that. Oh, like they would take it to the next.
Yeah, how do you take advantage
of that? They would take
that?
it to the next level. Like they would take it to the next level. Like
But I don't care.
so
It doesn't matter.
What'd you say, Jay Black?
like
But it's like if you don't care, then it doesn't matter. What?
My point. Yeah, that's exactly. Like if you don't care,
Yeah,
then
but
There's
But you
only
make a
so many
choice.
things
You
that,
care.
that you can
that's
say
not
to me
true. Like
that's gonna upset me, and probably still won't upset. I mean,
yeah, but right, like let's think about this and something that we all can understand and we all can relate to, right? Back in 60s, 50s, they thought Black Americans were second-class citizens. They felt that way. They thought that
human
way.
being, I believe, the first.
nobody thinks that transgenders are second-class
Right.
citizens, bro.
Hold on. Let me finish. And right, so the way they did that was and enforced that was segregation, right? So legal terms and everything here is that they had a desperate impact. There were certain ways that our schools were structured. There were certain ways that housing, the way we could buy
It's a
things.
dangerous
like
path
that.
you're going down because I'm going to shut you down real quick.
No, you're not. But those things had an impact on the quality of life that individual had, that a
Yes,
Black
it did. It
American
definitely
had,
did.
right? Right. And to go back and tell us like now in that same mindset, well, have thick skin, who cares if they treat you this way or they respond to you this way?
Who cares about systematic racism that was embedded in our society?
Bro, nobody is oppressing the transgender community.
Yeah,
They
like
just post on
that's
jokes, nigga.
the correlation you're trying to make is oppression. Are they like I don't like? I mean, Dave Chappelle said it. Like, no, it's not. It's just because like you having a human experience. I can agree to that. We all are human beings. It's that simple. But nobody's treating you like nobody's saying you should be treated less than a human being. Like that's
Right.
That's not particularly true because you're generalizing people's experiences from what they're experiencing as transgender. You can't really say
but it's
you can't really say
it's not as large scale as being
just because
it's not as large scale as the black oppression though.
No,
like,
I'm
not even comparable.
Hold on.
You can't even like. I won't even speak.
You're saying it in a way that it's like, black oppression is better than trans.
Better?
Oppression.
No.
Why can't
it
we?
has way more deep-rooted effects in history. I'm not saying that the transgenders don't.
Hold on.
This is a horrible comparison.
I want to finish. What I'm saying.
Okay.
Because my point of bringing this up is not saying that they're oppressed people or that they're not able to experience the same quality of life. I'm saying that things that are done and said about these people have an impact on them, right? Like, I think
Absolutely.
that it's not, there's no physical oppression or segregation for these people. But the comments and the things that the people are saying, it has put them in an oppressive mindset or oppressive feeling.
If you find somebody that's saying that, you have to go through certain avenues to find somebody saying something like that.
Where the transgender community have been prosecuted by society, not by what you call the government itself.
Yeah, because we was prosecuted by the government.
And also
killed
the government too. You could say that,
and legally enslaved.
I mean, that's, just because it's not as bad as the black oppression and the history of what the black people went through, that doesn't mean that it's any less important.
I'm not. It's not.
I'm not saying it's not.
It's a human experience, and I can relate to that.
I'm saying if you're gonna compare apples to apples, it's definitely different. No one in history can say that
we're not. I don't. Yeah, the argument isn't saying that.
It's not. It's about.
It's not just saying that.
It's just
what it's saying
important too.
It's recognizing. It's recognizing. My point of bringing it up is recognizing that a group of people is saying what you are doing is hurtful to this community, and it's not for any one of us as people outside of this community or not members of that community to say, toughen up, have tougher skin. That's not our position. That's not our role.
I don't understand.
Hold on, and that's a great point. That's a great point that you just said. Don't watch it. That's fine. I think that's not the issue or that's not the problem, right? I don't think these people were watching Dave Chappelle, or there were people that were going out to buy these tickets, or that were sitting down with their boys watching the show. I think there are people that are just saying, hey, those comments, they have an impact on my life, a negative impact on my life.
And if they didn't watch the show in its entirety to get the cadence and how it was delivered and how he said what he said, then you can't have an opinion on it because you don't know what he said. You're just listening to hearsay.
I don't know about that. I don't know about you can't have an opinion on it just because.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're right. It's 2021. You can have an opinion on anything and everything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, you can have an opinion about anything. It's just a matter of fact.
As long as you have a Twitter account.
If you're wrong or not. If you're wrong or not. You know what I mean?
And I think another issue is that his stance and what he's saying, people have taken it up and said that, yeah, Dave is anti-trans community. with these comments that he's saying,
But
and that's not at all what he's saying.
No, that's not what he's saying.
Yeah, that's not what he's saying.
I can agree on that for sure.
But I think that a lot of people on the other that are jumping in here and champion Dave in this situation are saying, hell yeah, fight back against the trans community. And that's not what Dave's position
He's not fighting against the trans community.
Not what he's
fighting against corporate interest.
I mean, I don't think it's necessarily that either. But I don't think
it's that either. But
I mean, that's exactly what he said.
I just don't understand why people don't just take the simple answer.
Tell me where he said that.
Questions, man. It's just,
you said what? What's your Black?
People just go out of their way to just not to avoid the simple answer. Oh, like what Dave Chappelle's saying. I guess I won't watch him. Oh, look.
But they don't. But they're saying. But they have a right to say that, right? They have a right to say, "Hey, I don't like what he's saying. What he's saying is hurtful to me.
Yep.
I'm not going to watch it."
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
you have the right.
Do you
say,
watch?
That's bullshit, right?
Alex Jones.
You have the right to say that's bullshit and ignore the message.
Do you watch Alex Jones' podcast?
Hold on. Crazy Legs was saying something. What'd you say, Crazy Legs?
I mean, you have the right to say, they have the right to say that, what Dave Chappelle was saying is anti-trans, right? But Justin, you have the right to kind of counter back too and say, hey, that's bullshit. And that's all that's it. That should be it. It should be a disagreement of narrative.
Yeah, but these days nobody can agree with them and live peacefully.
But just don't, but they do have the right to raise their concerns and advocate for their concerns and tell people
until their concerns are dispelled. Like, hey, I didn't mean it that way. And it's anger. There's no dialogue. It's just anger. I want to yell at you because you're wrong and I'm right.
That's why they need to sit down.
I disagree with that.
That's what Keegan was saying, is that they need to sit down together and talk it out. I mean, again, that's what I agree with that.
If I was Dave Chappelle, I'd make that live because I'd watch that shit.
We all said, it needs to be a private conversation.
No, make it live. I want to watch that shit.
At this beginning,
pay-per-view that bitch.
We all said in the beginning that we're not members of that community. So if you're not a member of that community,
you don't know what I identify as.
My intent and impact are two different things.
You don't know what I identify as.
To say
I know what you identify as, JR.
To tell these people,
you don't know.
You have no right to tell these people that, hey, it's a joke. Laugh it off. You can't tell people that. Is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And
if I'm a comedian, why can't I tell people that?
You said what, Jay Black?
You can't tell.
Oh, okay.
No, Jay Black, what was that statement?
I forgot, man. It's fine.
Just say it again. We didn't hear you say it. Say it again.
No, I forgot what it was, bro. It's fine.
He said,
I really care less about all of this shit, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, we're going to keep talking about it. So, what he said was, if I'm a comedian and it's a joke, you can't take it? Yeah, that's fine, but words have meanings. It doesn't, regardless if it's a joke, regardless if it's a manifesto, regardless if you're the president, regardless if you're just some low janitor, those words have meaning and they have power at any level and all levels.
That's a
community
power that you give them.
Yeah, but the society gives them
they have the power
that,
you give them.
I mean, Donald Trump has the power to spew whatever fucking vile nonsense that he spews every fucking day.
He did tell his supporters to get vaccinated and they booed him.
Yeah, but that's 50% of the people that in this country that fucking believes that shit, and that's radical in itself. So,
right.
I mean, stupid people are stupid people. You can't help stupid people. You just can't.
So,
I'm sorry.
In summary,
very true statement.
In summary, my point is that the conversation needs to happen between them. That the community says that we were hurt by those words. Dave is saying that, hey, these are all jokes. I want to be able to say these words. It's fine. It's a difference between an intent and an impact. You need to have those conversations. Neither one of them are ranked. Nobody's being canceled. Nobody was going to be canceled. That's a word that media like throwing out, and I think that us that aren't members of the community
hold on.
need to stay out of it.
Let me rebuttal on that point real quick. Let me rebuttal on that point real quick.
Cancel
because
stuff.
They kind of did. He had a documentary that was supposed to air. Because of this controversy, every studio that was bidding for this doc, even film festivals,
they haven't
turned it down.
JR, they didn't bid.
That's not true.
Well, they wanted it.
That's not true.
He was already in film festivals.
That's not true.
Then what happened? Why is it not in film festivals anymore?
Dave Chappelle said it.
Where?
On his last.
He literally said it. He has the documentary that he recorded when he was in Ohio. I wanted to go to a show, but I was in fucking Texas at the time.
Yeah.
He recorded it. He said it when he addressed the community. When he addressed the community, he said it himself. He has a doc that was supposed to air at comedy festivals, and he was even in talks with studios. And after this controversy, nobody's picking up their phone. Nobody wants to touch it.
So
because of this controversy, so you can't sit here and say people don't get canceled. Because what is that?
I'm on Ticketmaster right now. I can buy tickets to.
You can buy tickets to the show, but it's not going to be a film. Like he wanted, just like you remember Block Party. You seen Block Party, right? Dave Chappelle Block Party. You don't remember that?
Yeah, he wanted it at festivals. I could buy tickets to this festival, the screening festival of an untitled Dave Chappelle documentary, Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah,
next Friday.
He produced
that's his shit though.
What
festival is that?
Yeah, he's distributing it himself. He's not going through the movie and the TV shows companies and the comedy festival like one would usually go through when it comes to that. He was turned down.
He's doing his own screenings.
All of the movies,
he's actually going to be
he's
actually going to be in Naptown on November 12th. I'm buying tickets right now. Actually, thank you very much. I'm taking that day off because that is next week Friday. Okay. I don't know if he's going to be there, but it's screening.
I have it here.
But JR is right.
Dates were missed. He was getting shunned by some film distributors, but again, that's not canceling. He still has performances coming up: San Francisco, Minneapolis, Des Moines, Indianapolis, Cleveland, Toronto, Cincinnati, Columbus, Atlanta, New York, all this month. So some film directors, from some film distributors, let's call it 5, maybe 10.
You can call it Hollywood.
Say we're not. That's not Hollywood. That's not canceling. That's not a problem. He's telling you the truth. Like, hey, I did lose some. I lost some of these film festivals.
But he's not affected by it. Is that what you're saying?
What you're seeing these dates is he's doing it himself. Nobody's backing this but Dave. This is him coming out of his own pockets to promote this.
That's true.
That's what he's doing. And that's what he said he was going to do. Because he never really needed them anyways. But he wanted, what happened in Yellowstone, Ohio, from literally all the comedians that talked about it, was a very magical moment in comedy history. And it started with that first show he did when he was talking about George Floyd. That's what kicked it off, the entire event. That's what started it. And he recorded everything. And I'm talking every comedian you could think of was there. In Ohio, of all places. And they created this magical moment, and I want to see that. And Dave Chappelle says it was supposed to be in theaters and then get mass distribute, but after this controversy, he has to put up his own bread to.
That's not what he said.
That is what
Did you watch it? Did you watch what he said?
And he said that it was scheduled to go to film screenings. You know where they have these film festivals all the time?
Yeah.
It was supposed to go to film festivals.
And when you go to a film festival, you do that to talk to directors. Not directors, but to studios. You got to have a backing.
That's not true. No, that's not true. And you pay to go to film festivals. The film festivals pick it up and they show it, yes. at all these film festivals, and then someone picks it up, and then that will distribute it in movie theaters because you did so well in the film festivals. What he's saying is he lost some of those film festivals, but he's still taking his money and backing the showing of it, which he had to do anyway. He just lost a couple film festivals. That's not canceling. To me, that's nothing.
But it was something enough for him.
He made it seem like it was canceling.
It bothered him.
So, yeah,
clearly.
Yep.
What had an impact?
Goddamn, Dave Chappelle, these prices is a little high, nigga.
The way he delivered it.
It had an impact.
The way he delivered it, it was definitely, he felt like he was being canceled.
Jesus Christ, Dave.
You know.
I love you, but goddamn.
Yeah, get out of your feelings, nigga. I don't give a fuck. No one gives out feelings.
Okay.
But KG, I get your point.
Well, I get it. I mean, it's a drop of change for him. I agree, but
no, as far as like you can't tell anybody how to take what is set, impact versus what is intention versus impact. I get it. It makes sense. Oh,
learn it in therapy, guys. Go to therapy.
I recommend that for everybody, honestly. Everybody.
What?
The entire goddamn world. Go.
So even though you're gonna have thick skin, you're still gonna need therapy. Go to therapy.
You're goddamn right. But on that note, we will be back with another episode for you guys.
Right.
This episode is going to go up
sounds good.
Tomorrow, the 5th.
That sounds good.
It sounds amazing.
Great.
Right? It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But we'll be
see.
up, and we will be back with more content for you guys with a full doc this time. But on that note, this has been the Blac Kloud Podcast. Thank you guys for coming out, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Play Fred.
Later.
Fred.